Hello one for part 2 of the, we don't call it the heist contract project we did. So I ran about a 150 to 160 contracts. I ended up finding some more when I was farming some maps in between breaks because farming over 100 of those at once is too hard to do. So I broke it into about sets of 50 to 60 each. Did a conquer, came back, ran more. Found a couple contracts, so I just threw them in there. And then I also found some as I was doing other ones, like the unique ones. So I ran a couple of those too. So out of the 150 or so, 60, whatever it was, contracts that were all self-farmed, we made, based on what Excellence is saying, about 2,589 chaos. And that does not include these, though. The rogue markers do not get calculated for some reason in there. It can't price check them. So mainly when I price check these, it's about 40,000 for one exalt. So between the 180k coins I have, it's roughly around about 4.7 exalts that were not calculated into here, which is close to 500 chaos or so, like 500 and something. So altogether, probably about 3,000 chaos, which is about 25 exalts with today's exalt ratio 1 to like 117-18 mark. So it's not bad for a pretty much a self-farmed, easy money maker strategy anyone can do. Pretty much the drops. So this tab does not, the Excellence does not calculate this, and this was just stuff I was picking up just to see if anyone wants this for free. I didn't calculate this. It's about 5 chaos each if I actually do want to calculate it, but I don't feel like doing it. Nothing was in here. So currency tab was pretty interesting. A lot of stacked decks dropped from this, which I figured. A lot of like, what do you want to call it? Like a lot of chaos. This includes like the one trade I did, which was the Azuris of Fable that dropped. That sold for 40 chaos. I did also have like a Call of Brotherhood drop that hasn't sold yet. We had a Global Accuracy Ring that dropped. We had a Cursed Enemies of Frostbite hit drop also that hasn't sold yet for 2.5. The Corrupted Blood Jewel. Had a 5 passive crit strike chance, 5 passive fizz damage over time, 2 of them. None of this stuff sold, so I didn't calculate this at all into the price. The only one that sold was the Azuris Fable. That's the only one I put into the price. That was not part of it. Because I don't think... Check real fast. I think that was the only item. Yeah. So yeah, that was the only item that got calculated. And we had some like 10 chaos items, but I didn't care enough. Like all these gems dropped also, like a 20 0 purity of lightning that we can corrupt for fun. Nothing really big that dropped. So we did have 2 exalts. These were raw. These were not from shards. I do not know if these were from the trinket or if these were rare or actual drops. It's hard to say. But I recommend not using this trinket at all. The trinket sucks ass. I probably ran over 250 contracts this league already, in between that and blueprints, and I've seen only 2 exalts drop in everything I've done so far. So pretty much these were the first 2 exalts I've seen drop in all contracts and heists and blueprints and everything. So I would recommend not spending 10 exalts and getting this trinket. I would just get the cheaper one and just get the chaos one, the dual chaos one. I think it's like augment, alterations, I think, and augments, I believe. That can beat chaos. It's a lot better to run. You'll make more money. I will end up making a lot more money than Exalt Trinket will give you. Because this feels like it's been nerfed this league, but I'm not sure. Like, a lot of bubblegum currency. It's what I expected from this. Like, this was a lot from actual jewelers and 6 sockets. Like, mainly, when you're doing stuff like this, it's all about bubblegum currency. It's not really about the chaos and exalt. It's about all the other little baby stuff that drops. Because that's going to bring in more money than your chaos and exalts will ever bring in. Maps, nothing really dropped, to be honest. That was interesting. Divination cards is interesting. We got 1 Alluring Bounty, 1 Azarian's Reward, 1 of the 5 Chaos, a lot of Humility cards, 2 Hoarders. There was something else in here that dropped. Oh, here it is. We had 1 Patient that dropped, which is interesting. Skeletons or money. Those were the only divination cards that dropped were interesting. Essence, a shit ton of essence drop from this. I was able to almost open every essence one, and each of these is about 1 chaos each. That's where a lot of the money came from. I'll show you in the actual excellence thing. Fragments, not that much in fragments to be honest. Like 1 enslavement, 1 was pretty rare. Actual ones were trash due to the nerf. And scares were really all over the place. Apparently, a lot of blight ones, because I saw a lot of the blight running this. Catalysts, pretty much nothing. Oils, nothing. Oh yeah, fossils, a lot. So the main reason why my fossils and blight are so high, well, wherever it went, I lost it. Not blight. Fragments, I mean. The reason why the fossils and the scarabs are so high is mainly because, for some reason, I had all the brute force, I think it was. Brute force and demolition, which are like the worst 2 to run because they're the slowest and they give the shittiest rewards. So that's why I have so many like blighted scarabs, a lot of oils, that's the reason of fossils, because it's all fossils pretty much. That's the reason why I have so much of those over everything else. And essence. Like, it's because those were the ones I kept seeing non-stop every time. And then I would recommend always completing these because the markers are also a big chunk of currency. So it's over 500 chaos just on selling the items you get at the end for the markers. So the actual essence, so alluring bounty is like 160. The 2 exalts like 238. The 1 patient for 30. Like the gilded blights, it's like 100 chaos. Like the ancient ore fragments, like 13 each. The breach, scarab, skeleton for some reason, 7 chaos, which I don't get. Like a lot of the items you look at these are not worth that much money at all. Like 7 chaos, 6 chaos. It's just how much you get of them is where the money comes in from doing this. Like 15 awakened sextants, 52 chaos. 4 serrated fossils, 12 chaos. Remnants of corruption, 21. Like this is where all the money comes from. Like, where'd it go? Okay, it was here for a second ago. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I'm going back to page 1 for some reason. Like stacked decks, 466 chaos. It's a lot from stacked decks alone. Nothing else really. I'm trying to think what else look big in here. Like the humility cards apparently are 2 chaos each, which they're not really. It's just, that's the thing about this too. If you're ever using excellence, the numbers you get from this are not 100% accurate at all. So that's why you have to pretty much take the number they give you and minus off some chaos just to make it a little bit more realistic. So that's why I'm going to say between the actual 3,000 chaos we made on this, I would say probably make around 25 just because there's probably a lot of errors in here. That's not true numbers or items that actually are going to ever sell. So I'm probably going to say probably make like 2,500 chaos or so. Like 34 chaos just on dense fossils. And this is also not bulk selling. This is just single selling price. Yeah, like 1 chaos every single essence. That's the reason why there's so much money in here too. I think what else in here looks like is big. Frigid, no. I think that was pretty much the big stuff. Yeah, the actual chaos themselves. Orba Scourings, 18C, nothing really to care about. Jewelers, apparently 20C. Yeah, cartographers, over 40 chaos just in cartographers alone. You get a lot of cartographers from doing this. Like chromatics, 64 chaos. Yeah, almost 40 chaos just infusings. I mean, there's a lot of, like, it's all about bubblegum currency. So I'm trying to show you guys in this. So it's pretty much all about the bubblegum. Bubblegum currency is where you make your money. It's not about, like I was trying to show you, like it's not just about chaos and exalts. It's about everything else you get from these. Which is why if you ever do like blueprints, it's a lot about the chaos, but it's also about everything else on there that adds up together with the chaos. Like that's why with these, like if you look at them, like was it the like 3 chaos room sucks, but if you look at there's 7 divinations, there's 4 harbingers. That's actually it. So that's what makes up a little bit more than the chaos. Like this one's 5 chaos, 5 divination, 4 harbinger. So that's why you have to look at that kind of stuff too with when you ever run these kind of stuff. And like what combos you get. It's all about that kind of stuff. But that's pretty much the end of this project. I just wanted to show like an easy, cheap strategy for running a currency. For making some easy currency just by doing contracts. So the next... We'll figure out from where we're going to go from here. I have another idea, which I probably just realized that this is still up, which should not have been up the whole video. Oh well. So pretty much we'll figure out from here where we're going to go with other currency strategy makings that we can figure out for this rest of this league. For like the next couple weeks left I have this league before I take my break. But I hope everyone liked the video. If you like to see, subscribe down below. Come follow me on Twitch. And I'll see you on the next video. Okay, so I forgot to add this actually at the end of the video. Open all the stacked decks. So we're going to open them real fast. And let's go. Try to make more than 466 chaos, which was not going to happen. And we're only looking for swings. If it doesn't swing, we're not counting it. Boring. Boring. Yeah, boring. Oh, okay. Made my money. Okay, we made way more than 466 exalts. Or 444 chaos. I'm glad I made this in the video then. Nine, 8, 7, 6. Go to the ledge. Having pretty good luck though in this place. In this area, this league, I've gotten 2 7-year bad lucks and a nurse already in this area. Because normally I do blood aqueducts, but blood aqueducts don't like me. Unless I'm doing someone else's stack decks, and I can open up 40, 50 exalts worth of these.
When I'm ready and not before.
Boring. Come on, we want to get at least another swing. Come on, let's go. Let's go over here. Boring. Yeah. 14 chaos, too boring. Yeah. Boring. Boring. Come on. One more swing. Rip. Yeah. Let's try this spot. Boring. Actually, let's go back to that area. This is a lucky area. Let's go in this corner. Okay, let's stay in this corner then. This is a good corner. I think that's something. No. Try this spot. Last 10. Rip. Okay. Only got 3 rings. Not fun. So we got 5 exalts. Yeah, like 1 point something exalts. Eh. Maybe got 7 exalts right there. Not bad. So, thank you for coming today, and I'll see you in the next video.